constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run away. I see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run away. Let's run away, run away, constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run away. Let's run away, run away, run away, run away. Let's run away, run away, run away. I see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? Fly away. Let's run away, run away. I see the constellations. They remind me that this life cannot be lost forever. I watch my generation. It's so evident this world will soon be gone. Will soon be gone. Can we leave for tonight? Run away. Let's run away, run away. Can we get out of sight? escalations. They remind.
Yo, how's it going? Riff is back, and I'm playing Roblox today. Interestingly, I've actually been waiting to do this. I was waiting to do this since January because, well, I think this was the Thursday. I was going to stream on Thursday, Roblox programming, and then it was Friday. I was gonna stream on Friday, but on that Thursday night, that's when I found out, oh, you're going on a retreat, Riff, with your homies, with your church homies. And I was like, it was like 9 p.m. and I was supposed to leave that Friday morning. And I'm just like, well, whoops, I'm not streaming Friday. And I haven't gotten around to streaming this idea since. It was a good retreat though. It was snowing. No, was it snowing? Also, I have my girlfriend here. What's up? For anonymous purposes, we will call her Enchi. So that's just what that's gonna be. Yeah. How long you've been playing Roblox for? Since 2008. I think I've been playing it since like 2012. So there's like straight up medals you can't get anymore. Like you can go, oh my gosh, this is my profile. Oh wait, hold up, let me just straight up like go to the game. So there is like, this is my profile. There is straight up, guys, I have already prepared for this moment, just so you know. Just so you know. This may look familiar. I don't know about you. Look, they got my ohoge. I don't know what they call it. The little the calic. The alfalfa thing. Yeah, I created this way too far in advance for this stream. But what was it? Oh yeah, you used to get like these medals, right? Like there's this veteran one. It's like, you've been 1 year on the site. It's too bad they don't have one that's like, you've been 10 years on it. Actually, I don't think I want people to see that. If I membership badges, I think I did get the Bloxer badge. It was was it the what did I get? No, I didn't get 250 consecutive kills in a single game. Only 100. I'm trash. Friendship. I have 20 friends. I think that's what that means. Yes. There's also some where like if you get a certain amount of players like on your maps. I went down like this like Roblox development rabbit hole like 3 years ago. And actually it was all to restore some old maps from an old group that I was in. This is in fact actually one of them. I don't have audio configured for this. I wonder if I can actually. I can't. Not right this second. Actually, wait. I think I can. Open Sesame. Oh yeah. Let me turn on the background music too. It's the player. Okay, it's the Roblox player. There we go. Am I in? Hold up. Yeah, okay, audio's working. Let's go. Oh my gosh. The graphics are kind of nuts in this game now. So, let me see. What else was I gonna do? Something else. Maybe nothing else. Maybe I'm just dumb. But okay, so like this was like an example of something that used to exist, but it was like not textured. This was like when this map existed, it was before it was even like ever textured. And I mean, these textures are like rudimentary, but like I went in, I upgraded the lighting system, I like upgraded the textures. I actually added like this rating system, and like I borrowed a weapon system from. I'm also a huge Halo fan. I don't know. I haven't played enough Halo on stream, but I guess it's because like FPS are just, I'm really bad at FPS and streaming at the same time. I don't know. It's like, but I took like a weapon system that someone programmed, and I customized it. I learned about it. Also, the code was obfuscated, which means like it's just not human readable. So I had to kind of like trick it into doing like things that I wanted it to do, like changing the ammo counter or like the reticle. Oh, that is like clipping. Oh no, that is like loud. Whoa, what is that? Oh yeah, there's like a lot, like really. Oh, what did I press? M? N? I didn't know that was a thing. I could do signs. I could. This is like part of literally the system. Oh gosh, is that loud? Oh, there's so much going on. How do I undo this? Okay, there we. B, L. There's like all these hotkeys that like are supposed to pull up menus and stuff. Remember. Oh, they have a crouch button. What was it? What did I click? Oh, I get it back. What is this? Where's my mouse? Just had to die. It just had to happen. Okay, so it's back. So like, yeah, so it's like, okay, is that killing your ears? It might still be. Okay, that's what I was doing, okay. So yeah, I had to program it to use this specific model. I had to, Peach Tea, welcome. Welcome, Peach Tea. Ew, Roblox, I know. Well, you know what's even grosser is I programmed for it. If I... Greetings! So like, yeah, so I programmed... So all these waypoints. So here's like a little UI thing that I also programmed. So I created this, which is like, oh, it's like a GUI controller, like, or a UI, user interface controller. So like I can control like what UI shows up on my screen for people to like interact with each other. This like communication thing here, I don't know if you can see my mouse for some reason, but on the top left, if I chat in it, however that's done, it should show up anyways. It's outdated, so it may not. Oh, it does. Wait, does it show up? Hold up. Yeah, it is. So that's from this GUI right here. So like I programmed it to like show messages, and actually it is uncensored. But you take lo-fi music commission. Wait, but do you take lo-fi music? No, I don't. I could definitely though. There is actually a stupid market for like Roblox maps and development. Like people will pay me, like they will probably pay me Robux, but like unless like I ask for, people will pay real money though. They'll be like, hey, program this for me in my game. And I'll be like, sure. And it's like an actual, people try to straight up make money from this game. It's like, it's ridiculous. Dude, that's awesome though. You're getting lo-fi commissions. That's so sick. I want to have time for commissions. Hopefully I will. Maybe. I'm not sure. Like if I had a commission, I would prioritize it, I guess. But you can change teams. You can be a civilian. There's this raid UI. So actually, I'll go ahead and team myself like a bad person. Oh, 100%, 100% PhD. Yeah, this game is so weird in that the audience, the audience of Roblox is so wide. It's insane. Like you don't know if somebody's going to be like a 7-year-old or like a 27-year-old. And it's scary. You know, when I used to like I used to network with a couple of people to make a map, and you don't know if people are like, I mean, you don't go on voice calls all that much. You don't know if people are like 15 or if they're like 25, which is like a completely different, like, but here's the thing though, is like the skills can even be like so different. Like someone who's 25 can be like a worse programmer than someone who's 15. Like, I don't know, it's weird, but also VTubing is just also a weird space to get to know like different people. So if I actually become a Roblox streamer, this is going to be a very interesting adventure. But check this out. So like, if I walk into this little zone here, it will change color. It will also change the GUI and will show like what its status is. So like if you're playing, and I also programmed it so that like if there's someone on the other team, like if they walk in, it will become neutral until like someone's killed. Or like if in fact, I think I even covered a weird edge case where if I like change teams while I'm in it, on team me tell. No, okay, so it doesn't, that's another weird thing. So if I change teams while I'm inside of it, it will not change like its progress. But if I leave it, it will do a recheck of my team, and then it will be my team. That's just some weird, like you don't expect, you know, like people to change teams like while they're in the zone. It just doesn't happen. Changing teams just doesn't happen like normally. You have to like reset to do it. Or like, I guess that is another thing too. So if I reset and I kill my character, like I don't want it to apply like my team change, because like the team change applies as soon as you reset. So there's like some weird like programming behaviors. But this is just, oh yeah, and if it gets captured, here I'll team me. Kind of reverted the progress there. I want to get familiar again with Lua and like, I don't know, start creating some projects again, because I actually had a big one that I was working on and it's kind of good. I want to continue it, and it's actually a product that was designed by me and a couple of friends. So it's like I can legally use it. And that's another thing, is like the legal ramifications now. Like you can be legit DMCA'd for like things you make or assets you use. And like you can't like trust Roblox. You can't like upgrade that stuff, or you can't publish it to Roblox, because that stuff can be like ripped from like their servers. People like know how to straight up like just pirate things from Roblox, and they think nothing of it because it's a video game. They think like, oh, I can rip assets and maps from people because I know how, and it's just a game. Like, well, no, it's a game where like, you know, people on the main homepage, like these people make like on the homepage, right? Like people make Robux for like however many like people that are on their server. They make a certain amount based on like visits. So they're gaining like in-game like revenue. And so like this person, like I remember back in the day, it was like you'd get 10 Robux for like somebody who visits your map if it has a certain amount of consistency So like, just imagine like 10 Robux. Just imagine even just 1 Robux, like per person for this like map right here, the Brookhaven. Like that person has a wealth in the game, and when you have a certain amount of Robux in the game, you can actually exchange it for real money. People are gaining revenue from this game. Like there's a reason people make like these really insane games. Like it's not just passion. It's also like some people like want to make it their business. It's a really weird way. Like the Mimic, dude, I want to play some of these games on stream though. Like some of them are really interesting. There's a lot of gore ones. People have been programming like I showed Enshi it just blew my mind. It blew my mind when I saw these in my recommended section on YouTube. It's just like, oh, like gore engines for Roblox, and it turns like this innocent like blocky game into like, and I love how like it's blocks too, because you can just be completely absolutely unhinged on like the gore in the game. But like like absolute like skulls getting ripped off kind of gore like in Roblox. Like I want to do like a stream of just like going through all these like maps and engines and just showing them off. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's like programmed so well though. And then, oh, there's blood squirts too. It's ridiculous. It's so good, but they just say it's ketchup. They just, cause it's, you know, it's a kid's game. So they also like, I was gonna say this is straight up called Fortnite. Wait, Fortnite. Mobile. Can they do that? I'm pretty sure. I feel like most games, yeah, see, it's only got 60 people. Most games, if they want to succeed and get like 508,000, like they have to have like their own original name, or they have to have like it can't be referencing an actual piece of intellectual property, because then they can literally get DMCA'd for it. I got a copyright strike on this game. Not copyright strike, a DMCA on this game right here. The one that says content deleted. And that one, rightfully so. I can bring it back. I still have like backups of it. But it was Ragnarok from Halo. And I straight up called the map. I called it Red versus Blue. So like it just had blatant Halo references to it. And blatant Red versus Blue references to it. So and it was a successful enough map that like I was getting Roblox revenue from it. Not much, like barely any, but like not even enough to get me like real life money, but like enough like attention for it to be like DMCA'd by like the publisher. So this is how I get recognized by Rooster Teeth, I guess. It's by like just by like ripping off Red versus Blue. Yes, that's exactly what you do. If you want it to be popular on Roblox, you call it like green versus yellow or something. And it's just like, and that's allowed. It's straight up allowed. I will literally maybe do that. I won't even call it Ragnarok. I may just call it like Ragnarag. Like it like, and it like works. Like, it's like why in anime they have like any company reference is like just a little change. It's like Zon Emon. Like if you see any box, Zon Emon. It's like it's like, man. But I wanted to get. Oh, Mika, how's it going? Yeah, yo, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so it's crazy. So you notice like any of these games will not reference, like they might have like, okay, look, they have a reference to clearly, what is this guy? I almost said Deku. I'm so terrible. The guy from Demon Slayer. Oh my gosh, he's blanking on me. I'm doing good, Mika. This is a weird day. I'm playing Roblox today, and I wasn't very. I mean, I was expecting it for a week, but I mean, here's a clear like reference to Goku, right? But it's called Anime Army Simulator. Like, you can't literally say like Goku. You can't say their names. Like, this is like. Anyways, I digress. I want to get into the figuring out the programming of it. So I actually have this old. I have a couple of different testings, like program tests, like maps, and these I can even test them in like some of my real maps, but I have some private ones. So like this garbage collection testing. This is a pretty basic one. I wanted to make a game where you could get money for like picking up trash in the game. Like, you would collect it and then you would get coins, and then you could like buy items to either make it faster, or you can buy like properties, like you can fly or you can walk faster. I haven't like made a leveling system, but essentially all it is it's just a system for spawning random pieces of trash around a like given area, and the trash has like a life, so it has like or like a health. The trash has a health, and you have to repeatedly click it to you have to click it a certain amount of times to like whittle its health away, and then you would get like the experience from it. But also like certain trash, it's really weird. Certain trash is more rare than others. I've like created this algorithm. It's not a good algorithm, but I created an algorithm for having the trash spawn with different rarities. And if it's a different rarity, then the trash will have it will be like a different type or like a different health. So, and I imagine like hypothetically I could go in and create like different districts where like certain trash is more weighted. So like maybe like certain trash will like spawn at higher rates than others. But you have to have like the tool to mine it faster or to like pick it up faster. It's like, I mean, there's literally enough here. There's enough like in this system. Hopefully it freaking loads. Oh gosh, I didn't know that. Shaking things actually minimizes things. But like there's enough here to like make like a beta or like a game like beta. It's not like, instead of making this like a literal like just gray plane, I could make like a little cute map for it, and it would be a functional game. It would not be done, but it would be a functional game. But I want to do... Yes, I can script. It's been a while. It's been like 2 years since I've done it, but like some of the kinds of scripts I've made are... I guess while that's loading, I can show off one more thing. So let's go to create. Let's go to, for instance, this. So this is this was something I created. Okay, it was updated, wow, a year ago. A little over a year ago. And we've scripted a menu. Well, I'll just show you. You'll be interested to see this. So we've scripted this loading screen. This is it. This is ridiculous. So like I've scripted the buttons to like animate when you hover your mouse over it. You can, I'm gonna have to, like, if I'm gonna release this as a map, I'm straight up gonna have to like change this art, because this art is not owned by me. So that's why the map's private. If you plan to like make any Robux, or you're trying to get any revenue from like any of these maps, you have to eliminate like any anything that's not owned by you. So like it's pretty strict. If you're going to like financially gain from like this game, you have to be very disciplined to follow the rules and the law. So or like I was gonna have it designed so that you can join like 4 real life groups, and if you wanted to change teams, it would check if you're in a group. And you can change teams, but you can only do so within like, you can't change teams, and like you can't just repetitively change teams, because I wanted it to be like, if you join any of these groups, you can improve your progress in any of them. So it's like, okay, if you wanted to improve your rank or your progress in the UNSC group, or if you wanted to become a Spartan or try to do that, then you would be in the UNSC team. I can do art. You can do art and stuff. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, maybe so. I actually have a Discord channel, so like it'd be cool to get to know people. Yo, thanks, Mika. Yeah, it would be cool to get to know people like as I stream and as I go along through this, like maybe have figure out like a team of people over time, or maybe get members like and make this like group or make this map a thing. You can go and you can change your loadout. So you can select like different ones, and then I'll do that, and then I press confirm, then I'll click back, and then oh yeah, I don't have the Discord bot yet. I gotta figure that out. I haven't had time, but I will. I do now this summer, so I'll figure it out. So I can select any of these loadouts. This one I just customized, so we'll select that one. I also like did like some Photoshop with some of these like assets. So I'll go ahead and spawn it alpha, and like this one has its own like walking animation. You can run. This one's got like an updated version. This is like a more updated version of the raid system that I was showing earlier. This one you have like different guns, which I obtained from the group that I'm in, the last group that I was in. This one doesn't scope in. And then actually, sometimes I know in some maps, like, you know, if you just assume that this is some kind of like large, you know, training map, like the UNSC can train on one base, the Covenant can train on another base. So like, it's a common problem where like you have people raid. I'm in US. It's a common problem when like groups want to raid other maps, but they'll come in unannounced. Sometimes it's like courtesy to like announce when you're raiding a map. Because sometimes you also want to make it like an event. Sometimes you want to coordinate with other group leaders and be like, hey, can we like coordinate a raid? And it's like just a fun thing to get like communities, you know, engaged with each other. But like sometimes you don't want the raid to be active unless you want it to be. So like I can't capture any of these yet. So I actually, it's not activated. But if you're on the list, you can say !start, and it will start a raid and it will respawn everybody. So then you'll play the game and you can only spawn. I'll have like, I can't spawn at Bravo, I can't spawn at Charlie or Delta. I'm clicking these. You can't see my mouse, I don't know why. But I can only spawn at my teams, like only at spots that we've captured. So like I'll spawn at A. And now, oh, the chat is delayed. Oh, it is, yeah. I have bad internet. Yes, it is delayed. I'm hoping to make it faster in the future, or maybe run some kind of long cable into like our modem or router or whatever it is. Yeah, I think there's like a 20-second delay because like I want the stream to be kind of crisp. I'm like on the other side of my home of where the Wi-Fi signal is. I'm mad. But also I want to interact with more people too. I want to make it easier. But now if I walk into this zone here, now it actually works because the raid is in fact active. And it spins too. And here's the thing is I've programmed like all the different cases too, like of how many people, I haven't counted like how many people are in the zone. If anyone of a different team is in the zone, it puts it into a neutral state. I have it change color when like, so now once it's at 100%, like you can't capture anymore. Yeah, bad internet is a drag. It's enough internet, fortunately, for me to do this. But you'd have to go to like every zone. You'd have to go to every zone. And right now it's a sphere. Like the zone is actually a sphere. You can't see it, but it's an invisible sphere. So hypothetically, I could actually just fly. Can I fly? Is this how I would do it? So you can, oh, I made this thick. So I might have done this on purpose, but since the zone is a sphere, you can literally go underneath and you can capture the zone from like underneath. Oh, so like that could be a potential exploit. Like I wouldn't want people flying underneath a map to do it. So I can actually make it like a radius, or instead of a radius, I can make it like a horizontal radius instead. I don't know how to unfly. Unfly me? Oh, let's go. So if one team or one group captures all the zones, and it will even show on the GUI, on the UI. If they capture all the zones, if one single group captures all the zones, there will be like an announcement. Is Roblox Studio up? It'll say like which team conquered all the territories, and there will be a raid code, which I don't know. You can like program database services. Like I can program I can have it write a record to like a file, or I can have it store a record on like Trello, and like I can literally program there to be like a history of like wins and losses. I mean, if you're down, we can run up Roblox Studio in a couple days and do something together. If you're free, I'm always down to do some art and animating. Hey, yeah, if we can make like a program from scratch or something. I've been looking to like make some new stuff. In fact, with animating is a particular thing I don't know how to do yet, but I think that I can program like an animation to start or stop. One thing I wanted to do in this game is I wanted to make a project where I essentially make Halo Reach assassinations like possible in Roblox. Let's see, is this up? Oh no. Oh, because it's a team place. Okay. You continue. Okay. How do I? Okay, I might need to configure it so it's not a team session. Configure game. Yeah, so there's a Discord link in my bio, and there's also one in my outro. If you take a look at the stream later, you can go to the outro, and there's some an extension. I love Halo. Halo is freaking awesome. Yeah, I was huge on Halo in middle school. But I was like just late enough that like I wasn't there during like the Halo 3 days. I was there at Halo Reach, but the hype for Halo was still kind of there, still very much alive, and Black Ops at the time was popular, so like it was still within the glory days of first-person shooters. Let me see. So I'm gonna configure this somehow to not be a team. You can like collaborate. You can have like multiple people on like a map at once. I configure the place. Maybe I configure the... Oh, that's awkward. Configure. This is also what I gotta figure out is like, okay, if stuff doesn't open, why is it not opening? This is me like opening Roblox after like 2 years and not knowing like what's broken or not. Okay, basic settings. Private. If you wanted to use like API, you'd have to like enable this like checkbox here. There are certain things you're not allowed to program unless you like mark the settings for them. Like you can't interface with Trello if this isn't checked, I think. Social links. Yo, it's late. Dude, well, thanks for making it. Hope you get a good sleep, man. Overview. Dude, there's a freaking monetization. Like, it can give me like a chart of like revenue. That's kind of nuts. This is stupid. Oh my gosh. Review. Oh. Where do I go? Access? Associate. What is it? You could create badges. Oh, why is it a team place though? I don't want it to be. Maybe I gotta configure that in, yeah, wait, I think that's configurable in the studio itself. Let me see if I could just do like an existing one. Let's do this one. Okay, this one's not a team one. Okay. Oh my gosh, wow. So this one was... Oh, this was a project where I was going to try to obfuscate code. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's been so long. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's nothing even in here. I don't think I started working on this yet. Let's bring you out so I can see. There's like a certain order of things that are initialized that I remember. Like when you... Oh, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's open another. Open from Roblox. Let's see if we can do, come on, garbage collection testing. This one should work. Here we go. Here we go. Let's freaking go. Okay, so this little box here, which is invisible, there's a bunch of properties on it. I have a generate trash script on it. So this is like a world script. And oh man, it's been a while. This is my terrible algorithm for making things spawn. So I'm like, okay, probability, I say, okay, so I assign this variable a random number between 1 and 100. And then, what is it? If, this is so weird, this is so dumb. I don't know, like, I don't know how I programmed this before. So then if the probability is not 1, then generate a new number between 1 and 50. If the probability is not 1, then generate a new number between 1 and 20? Not equal to 1. Oh, okay, so here's the thing. It will check for 1 because, okay, it will calculate like basically the 1% chance items first. It's like, okay, if it's 1, skip all of the other calculations and spawn, what is it? The exotic item. That's what it will do. And then it's like, okay, generate another random number between 1 and 50. And then it's like, if it's... Okay, I kind of get it. It's kind of weird. I don't even get my own code, but I wrote this like 3 years ago. So actually, if I play this, though, you'll note it. Let's see. I can have it play. There we go. There we go. This is the wrong thing. System obfuscate. No, this is the wrong thing. Wait. Do I have? Oh, I'm in the wrong one. I have 2 sessions up. Oh, you can have 2 up now? That's innovation right there. Get rid of this. So actually I can go back to this and I can hit play and it will generate the game like I'm a player in it. And look, so now it will like randomly spawn trash within this space here. And so, okay, this little thing is like a little bit rarer than the cans. So like occasionally, like the cans will mostly spawn, but these like trash bags will spawn rarely. And I think there's like I think I set like a limit to how many of them can spawn. So how do I get rid of this like mouse? Okay, my mouse shows up now though. What the heck? I want it to be like a different cool like tool. Is it? Oh. Wait, no. Oh, there. I don't think I programmed the outline though. I think that's just a Roblox Studio thing. I can straight up move stuff while I'm in this mode. That's weird. Why does it let me do that? So like if I click it, I don't know why the mouse cursor is like this, but if I click it, it like whittles away its health. And you can't, I programmed it to have a timeout so you can't rapidly click it, but the items that are like less rare have like less health. So this one, like one click will, and the timeout is actually less. So you can actually spam click. The idea is like you would spam click it to try to get it as fast as possible. And since it's a world thing, like if I had a second player that's on, all of these cans would show up for all other players too. So if I just like grab this, it will disappear for them too. Like it's not like every player has their own like trash that spawns. So, so basically if you see like a rare piece of like trash, you gotta be the first to get it. So yeah, this bigger one has more health, so it requires more clicks. And I had it programmed to... The way it's programmed is that it will find like the... it will find like the base of like whatever... I think I had it programmed that way. It will find the base of whatever like piece of whatever platform you have. So I think if I actually make this like a slant, it will cast like what's called a ray, and it will like try to detect the ground, and it will find like where the ground is, and then it will spawn the trash based on like where the ground is. So that like, okay, if like this base plate right here, let me like rotate it, and I could just be like jinxing myself right now because like maybe I didn't program it this way, I don't remember, but let me like do it maybe not that steep. Can I like do it? Is there like a fine way to do it? Oh, alt. Oh, I can do that. That's cool. Oh, shift? No, wait. Is there a fine way to do it? Oh my goodness. Let me Google it. Do like new windows though. go fine. Not fine tuning, fine rotation. How to rotate an object smoothly. You click. The movement is choppy. Yes, I see that. Oh, that's a property. Okay, so if I go to like here, I can set, I think I can set like, oh, here we go. I can set like a bound, which I can rotate it. So let's do 5 degrees because I like keeping things in like 5s or 4s. Okay, rotate. There we go. Let's do that. Let's see what this does. And now I'll play. If I program this right, it shouldn't matter like what slant the terrain is on, right? So look, you can clearly see that like this can is on the slant and is lower than this can. Oh wow, that thing just spawned right. So yeah, it's not like perfect because like, you know, the box of like this, you know, the corner or like the model of this like bag is like kind of I think it's bigger or something, like the corner of it is actually hitting the but with the cans, oh my gosh, the cans are even rotating correctly. Wait, what? Oh, because they're okay, they're wait, is it because they have gravity and not because they're programmed to spawn like that? Oh, they have gravity. I was like, they're falling. Okay, maybe that's actually better. They have physics, that's why they're on the slant. But this one doesn't have physics for some reason. I wonder what properties I'd have to change. Can collide, can touch. Anchored. Yeah, that's why. It's okay. So if I really just wanted it to touch the ground, I would have them spawn unanchored. Which is cool because like maybe you'd want to, I don't know if you'd want to move trash or something like that. Or like I can have like certain, maybe like, that's actually interesting. I can have like certain like elements or certain like map things maybe mess with the physics. Like maybe I can have like the base plate rotate and then like the trash moves so it's like harder to get. Or have like moving like plates or something so it's kind of hard to like grab at the trash, because then like maybe you'll want to click it to try to grab it, but then maybe it moves and then you have to go and you gotta go and catch it before someone else does. I don't know, that's something. And it keeps its health when you walk away and like it, like the bar disappears, it will keep that health so you can come back and you can grab it later. But it also changes the health for everyone around you. So like if I make it easy to pick up like this, then somebody else could just nab the last health of it and like they would take it from me. So I'd have to like implement some kind of priority with like the first player that clicked on it. Like some kind of check, like is the person who first got there, are they still clicking on it? And if they are still clicking on it, give them priority for clicking it. But if they're not, like if they don't click it for like 5 seconds, then like the priority can be given to someone else. Whoever clicks it next. Just things you think of. So it's a very rudimentary like system. So let me... You getting this? Getting this, NG? This is all so... This is... Oh, my brain. Oh, I should have had like coffee before I started. But let's get to like some actual coding. So so let's put that back. Okay. So what do I have? What do I have? I have in the replicated storage. Okay. So I have the uncommon I have the common trash and I have the uncommon trash. Man, this sounds bad. This sounds bad. I am, in fact, common trash. We are really just trash. All of us. We will go, what was it? The verse, we will go, from dust we were brought up and to dust we will return, or something like that. Oh man. So, oh man, okay, there's so many different like things. So there's a click detector. Oh my gosh, guys, it's been so long. So I added a click detector. I added a health number property, endurance. Oh, and this is the interact script. Okay. Oh man. It almost overwhelms me a little bit. Okay, there's a mesh though. So if I were to take this object and I were to maybe copy it, if we go in here, because I want to see how I edit damage event. Okay. I forgot about, oh frick, damage events. What is this? This is a, what kind of item is this? It's a remote event. Okay. So when you need remote events, I remember these. So if you want a user to interact with something in your world, but you want it to apply to everyone else in the world, you would have these remote events where the user is essentially like, you can think of them as a remote user to like the server that is Roblox. And so when they click on a piece of trash, you want the health to change for everyone. So you have this damage event. So when somebody clicks the trash, it will initiate, or it will instantiate, or it will create what's called a damage event, where the server will know, hey, I'm going to reduce the health of this object, and I'm going to reduce the health of the object for everyone. It's going to be a server property that this like health is lower, so that everyone sees it. Now, if I did this without a remote event and I just had it locally, you know, like, and I just have it programmed to change the health without a remote event, it would only change for this one user. So like, it would only change for me and not for anybody else. Occasionally though, when I'm playing the game, sometimes a rarer piece of trash actually shows up. And actually, now that I see this box, if I move this box, it will change like where everything gets spawned, because everything that gets spawned is based on this box, I think. Anyway, should be. I think I might have had the maximum amount of things spawned, so I need to get rid of stuff. Yeah, there, yeah. So if I get rid of, I only have it like spawn like, I don't know, like 15 things. Oh, but it still spawned over here, which is weird. So I don't know. There's some weird properties with that. It's not spawning. I guess it like, it must like remember the boundaries that were set at the very beginning. That's probably what it does. So I'm gonna take one of these like common items and I'm gonna put it in the workspace. So just gonna paste into, and then there's our trash. Look at that. And it has this little bar here. Look at our common trash, guys. It's beautiful. So let me Looks kind of trashy. It does. It really does, Neko. I mean, Rift 2.0. Who is Neko now? That is me. That is literally me. Literally me. So, and then we'll also, let's make a copy of the uncommon trash and let's also put it in the workspace. Yes, I give trash different rarities, Neko. You can, these are our 2 different trashes. One's the Bloxy Cola, the quintessential Bloxy Cola, and this one's like a trash bag. Oh, I think I get the idea of like different rarities now though, because like some trash is like valuable, right? So like maybe it's like the trash is a ring or something. You ever see those like dumpster diving YouTube videos and people get insane cred? Because people just like, people know where to look. Or people, I don't know. Or people work so much retail they know like, people have like switched jobs so much that they just know what gets thrown away and where. It's kind of sad, like how many donuts, like the donut shops have to throw away at the end of the day. Gotta get me that epic rarity trash. Yes, there is epic. There is epic rarity. So yes. Oh no, it's not epic. Dang it. I called it exotic because I'm a freaking Destiny nerd. So I was like, okay, let's make a common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, and exotic. This is actually the log too. I wonder if I even had the logs up. That's actually something that's kind of important. View, it's been a while. View, output. Yes! Oh my gosh, this is kind of quintessential to like playing this game. I kind of need this. So, playing now, every like second, every like 2 or 5 seconds, will give me, oh, a common item spawned, a common item spawned. And like every time it spawns in the map, it will give me the log of it. That's sick. It also tells me like what line number that that's sick. Line 60, it tells me what line number. That's actually very useful too. Exotic trash, what's that? Some leftover thermite. I actually haven't made a model for it yet, but hypothetically, all I have to do is I just create a new model. So all I have to do is create a new model in the replicated storage. I'll call it probably like exotic trash, and I have to give it all these same properties. So actually, if I go in, I want to kind of toy around with this because it's been a while since I've done this. So if I click on this uncommon trash, so it's got an endurance property, a health property, and I think I don't know what the difference is. I wonder why I did that. I think it's like the rate at which the health goes down. It's just a little bit of extra control. But it has a mesh, so if I actually delete this mesh, it will just be a block. Which is what all of these straight up are, is they're just blocks. But I guess the mesh, that's another thing that I never got about meshes. I've never played around with them. I only kind of know how to program. I just use assets that already exist. But it looks like there's like this link here. You give it a mesh ID, and if I actually go into Roblox and I put this link here, wow, this doesn't exist anymore. That's how old this is. No, I think maybe the link is bad. Maybe I think the link is not right, but I think the code is. So if we go into like my inventory and I'll go to like meshes or models, is there like a model? Here we go. Yes, it's like a trash tycoon game. Yes, Neko, it totally is. It's like, and the more trash you get, like the more monies you get. So if I go premium couch, why do I need this? I guess I do. I think I just need to change the ID to this. Yes, okay, so that old link was, I guess, 2 years old or something. So this is like a trash bag, like mesh or something, or oh, it's a straight up item. No, it says it's a mesh. That was one of like 3 game modes I remember Roblox having. Yeah, they had tycoons. They had so many tycoons. So many. I didn't like the tycoons as much. I liked the mini game. Any of the mini game ones. And like or like some of the obstacle courses, because then they'd give you like special like tools at the end. Obbies. Obbies! Oh my gosh! They're called obbies! Why are they called that? I was like parkour, RP, and tycoon. There were role-playing games.
Yeah.
There was high school Roblox, the town of Roblox, yeah! The town of Roblox, yeah! Oh my gosh. There was, what was like one of the most common like roleplay ones though? I remember prominently there was like some like furry type one or some like animal type one. No, it's not an adopted pet. It was based on like a book. It's based on like, oh man, it was like, yeah, it was, yeah, it doesn't, it's, I'm never gonna remember. These are like memories that have left me that like are all returning to me now. Yeah, there's like a book that like, I don't know, like the main characters were like animals or something. I never read them. I knew a friend that was into them, but they must have been good or something because like there was a Roblox game based on them and the roleplay of it.
It was a book?
It was a book, but it was also like a children's book. Or not. It was like, it didn't give children's book vibes, it just kind of gave like, it was an easy read vibe. And I still didn't read it. There's one game that was pirate ships where you joined a team and fought against other teams shooting cannons at each other's pirate ships. Yeah, that sounds, I don't know if I've played that, but it sounds like something like, oh, you'd fire cannons and then like it would destroy like the ships and stuff. Oh my gosh, I'm remembering all of this. So yeah, so I don't understand like modeling all too much. I try to like just borrow assets that already exist. So I have like a huge library of just like free crud. But the thing about relying on free crud is that it can be like archived at any point. I could be like using this door in my map, and then some person is just like, whoever owns this will be like, oh, I don't want people copying this door. And then they'll just archive it, and then I don't have access to it anymore. It's the most well-made game I've ever saw while I played. Interesting. What year was that, Neko? Do you know? Was it like a new Roblox, like after like 2015, or was it like before 2015? I don't know. I don't know why that specific year. 2012, like Roblox started to see like some improvements, and then 2015, I think there's a certain year that they like improved their like platform, and then they. Okay, so then there's a reward. Okay, so there's a reward property. So the value changes based on what kind of like trash we're talking about. So like, so common trash will have a reward of just like 5 points, but like uncommon trash will have a reward of 10, 20 bones. Oh, yo, 2010, before 2015, and I was almost out of high school in 2015. Nice. Would have been like 2010. Yeah, so yeah, the 2010 games are the oldest and some of the best games, man. I wonder if they still exist. There was like hide and seek, but like Roblox was programmed way different back then. I don't even know if they had Roblox Studio. I don't know when that existed, but like there were just some ways you couldn't program Roblox back in the day. So like the games were very simple. They used like the physics engine. They took a lot of advantage of that. And like the mini games were like just focused around like dodging things, and oh my gosh. Oh, there's the health GUI. So if I actually delete this too, that will remove that. So what I do though is I just keep it on it. And what I can do is I can write a script that like it makes a reference to this health GUI, and it will make it invisible until it's clicked on. And oh my gosh, freaking GUIs. GUIs are another thing that I have to refigure out in this game, because there's GUIs that like stay the same size no matter like how far away you get from them. Oh, interesting. I think that having these two items, oh no, that's good. So like if I click this and I run away, like the GUI stays the same size on your screen. That's like a scaling property in the GUI that I'll have to refigure out in the future. Oh my goodness. GUI. It used to be this awful like Lego simulator to make levels. Oh, interesting. Wait, the same game? It's like, oh, a Lego simulator. Wait, I think I know what you're talking about. Like there are some like maps or some games in Roblox that allowed you to build things. And they'd give you like tools to build stuff and move stuff around. Yeah, so this GUI is like the same size. Now I could program it. I'm not gonna worry about it yet, but I could. Oh shoot, I can straight up move myself. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. And like my camera stays with me. Oh gosh. That's funny. Okay. So like all these common trashes are in your workplace now, in the workspace. Okay, so I'm kind of remembering now. So now I kind of know like what is in here. What exists? So if I go to like insert object, okay, let's see what exists. So there's click detectors, decals, dialogue. Oh my gosh, is dialogue still deprecated or depreciated or whatever the word is? There's dialogue choice. I remember dialogues in Roblox being like trash, or they broke after a certain like. Roblox had a dialogue system at one point, and it actually did become depreciated, deprecated or whatever, and it like stopped working. So I wonder if this is a new dialogue system. Material variant, okay. Lo, did you go into creative mode there? This is the Roblox Studio. This is kind of like creative mode, but this is like the offline, like you're building a map kind of like tool. A proximity prompt? Can I like play around with these? Hold up. Let me insert object. What is this? So it's a clickable prompt. It's enabled. One per button. Will I only see it if I go into the game? Some things only appear when you're like in the actual game. Oh, this! So you can go up and you can, I've seen games use this. You press E to interact with it. Okay, and I guess like, interesting. It like is just programmed like to toggle. So I think I could program it to like bring up other menus too. And I could probably make it not toggleable. I could probably give it like a timeout. Like you give it a timeout. It's probably like, okay. You can give it a UI offset, so that's probably like how far away it is from the object it's attached to. Clickable. Okay, I can click it, but I don't know how. Interesting. Okay, it's a proximity thing. Okay. What else? What else does Roblox have? Insert. They have a lot of native stuff. Insert object. Like that interactable thing's kind of nice. I wonder if I'll use that. I could use that. Dialogue choice. I don't think I'll be doing any dialogue, but there was a dialogue system that somebody like published and created. It was a public one where like you can engineer like dialogues and conditions to like progress stories, and like it's like an RPG like type of thing, which is cool. It's kind of taught me like how video games might like control dialogue, and like how do they know, like we'll check like certain conditions and only make certain dialogue options like available based on like your progress or based on other things you've said. Okay, terrain detail, surface appearance, arc handles, box handle adornments, handles, cylinder handles. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh, and there's only certain things that I can add to it, so it looks like I can't add like the handles to this. I could give it an animation. I could give it... They have bones now? Oh my gosh. They have bones. Align orientation, align position, angular velocity. Give it angular velocity. I could like make it spin when it spawns. I could give it a linear velocity. Oh shoot, is that different from animating though? Is that like simpler? It probably is simpler. And they must like be calculated differently. A rope constraint. What? Vector force. Oh my gosh, torque. It's a straight up physics engine. I've seen people make like literal functioning physical like physics objects in these games. Sparkles. Oh, I like the particles. Fire. Billboard GUI. I remember those. Screen GUI. I forget what the difference is. I think the billboard GUI goes on like objects, and then the screen GUI is like on your actual screen. I think I want to learn a little bit about animation. I want to make it a project where I create a system where you can do Halo Reach assassinations in Roblox. That's literally what I want to do. That's all I want to do. And this is my dream. I know. This is what I was born to do. You know, a job is cool and all. Like, money is cool and all. But Halo, need I say more? Green versus yellow. Oh, nice. Yeah, I had it mapped in my head. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. I just have to... It shouldn't be too bad. I don't think. Configuration folder. I know it's totally possible to detect like which way that people are facing. In Halo, the way it works is that you have to be behind somebody. So you have to hit them in the back. So there's like a calculation that's being done that like, okay, what is your angle? Like, how parallel are you to the way they're facing? There's some kind of calculation that's being done that's like, are you facing similar to each other? Because that's how like assassinations work. And then like there's got to be another detection of like, okay, are you behind them? Which that's a little harder to figure out. And then there's like a collision property too. Like you have to make sure that when you hit the person, like you're hitting the person. There has to be some kind of like collision detection or some kind of zone which you're allowed to like assassinate somebody in the game. And you can make it easy and make it like, okay, maybe I have like an invisible like block like on someone's back. Like I'll just stick it to their back so that A hitbox. Yes, they would have like a hitbox. No, that's exactly what you're. Yes, you're completely right. All right, thank you. Yes, it would be like they would have a hitbox on like located on their back. And like it would have to be. The only problem is like if I program it, Roblox is janky enough that like you may accidentally be able to hit that hitbox from the front, and then you can just straight up assassinate someone from the front. But you wouldn't, because you have to detect like which way they're facing too, relative to you. So it's interesting, but there are tons of like, there's probably tons of tutorials that like people have tried to figure it out. There's like a wiki actually. Like Roblox programming. What was it? There's a like, it's kind of like, it's basically like you can have a hitbox that only activates when certain attacks enter. But IDK, how reliable that would be on Roblox. When certain attacks enter, but IDK. That's true. No, you're completely right. You can transfer data in so many different ways. So like, yeah, you can have like an ID that says like, okay, this attack is a melee, or this attack is from a gun or something. Like, and it would have to detect, it would have to, so like when it collides, or when like when you hit the hitbox now has the knowledge of, okay, what is hitting it? Like, okay, is it a melee? Yes. What direction is it hitting from? Oh, is it hitting from, like, is the orientation of the hit the same as the object that's being hit? And then like that's how you can, there's so many different conditions. Like there are probably so many different ways that you can figure out doing Halo assassinations. So like a melee behind into the hitbox. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And the hitbox would have an orientation. Like all of these objects have orientations too. So whatever is hitting it, I would probably use the body of like your character. So like the body model of your character, I'd say like, is that orientation within a certain degree of the hitbox's orientation? And that would be like how you know if you're like behind, or if you're facing the same direction as the person you're hitting. I could talk about it, I can theorize it, but like actually doing it is like another thing. I'm actually gonna go into this script now because I haven't gotten into the programming yet, but I have this. Oh, hold up. Yeah. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll take a look at them. They look like reeds.
Right. They're brand new. He's never worn them. Got to be in first.
I've always wanted shirts. Oh my gosh, I got pink.
I can't put that in.
No, wait.
Wait, when was that?
That was today.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I meant to throw away the sheet. Or I don't know what you wanted to do with it. That's funny. I told you, when you disapproved of me buying a pink shirt, my mom just brings in a pink shirt. That's so funny. Get wrecked! Get wrecked! I'm wearing it tonight. I'm wearing it tonight. I am so wearing it. I'm wearing pink. I'm gonna put it. It looks nice. It looks like it's a shirt you'd look on a night out. I am. I totally am. It totally does. Look at it. It totally does.
Let me hope at least. No, wait, that's false.
It would look good in these khakis. I mean, I'm an AI. I don't have legs. Or I have legs. I'm wearing a tracksuit. And these black khakis. Well, that's an oxymoron. Okay. If you embed the hitbox into the body and lock the orientation to the chest part and have it only trigger when hit from behind, that should work. You're so right. Wait. Yeah, you can. It would be locked to the body. I'm gonna like archive. I'm gonna come back to the stream, and this whole chat is gonna be our documentation. Catboy gonna wear pink. I know.
No.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
was
Thank you, Neko.
encouraging
Neko, do you think I'd look good in pink? Be
These
honest.
are small though.
No, they're not.
They are small.
No. Let me see. No, they're gonna fit. They're gonna fit.
No,
Yeah.
they're small.
They fit Reed.
There's nothing more than them.
Yeah, but he bought them because he thought he would. Oh my goodness. So, okay. So there's a couple of things that Catboy gonna wear a pink polo and black khaki. He's going out on the town tonight. Let's go. Factual. That is factual. We're going to a barcade. And it will be fun. It's good vibes. That one's also pink.
Yes, they're both pink, but this one.
No.
Yes!
I want the more pink one. My neck is gonna snap when I look too far back. Thank you, Neko. Or thank you, Riff 2.0. As your friend, Riff, I know that you would pull off this polo as well. I know that Riff 2.0 could definitely pull this off. So, okay, so it looks like, oh my gosh, it's been a while. So I instantiate a few items. So it looks like I have the trash item, which is like the main, like the whole encompassing object. So I assign that to this script.parent. So script is like, if you ever like programmed in JavaScript, don't think that's going to be a relatable thing with a viewership, but like if you relate to programming in JavaScript, you'll know that there's a keyword called this, and when you're referring to this, it's meaning like this item, like right here, like this script itself. I don't have a mouse. The script that is this tab, here we go. That is what script represents. So if I want trash item to be this uncommon trash, if I want it to represent this trash item here, I would say, okay, script.parent. And the parent is essentially like in a hierarchy, like in this folder hierarchy, you know, this trash object is the parent of all of these properties. So it's like a folder structure. Quick, do /marker to leave a mark on the VOD. This part is said the chat is visible. It's visible for easy return to this point. Is that true? No way. Let me try that. That's not real. Can't be. I added a stream marker. Whoa! That's actually good. Hold on, I could go back to like. That's actually good. I can go back to make clips and stuff like that after the fact. Yo, that's actually sick. I don't have to find it. I need to actually study and be prepared and look at the actual Twitch stuff. So it looks like, okay, so I give the click detector a variable, the health GUI, the endurance, the current health, and the reward. Okay, so This is ringing a bell now. So if I want to make it easier for me to program again, I will create these variables so that I can more easily access them. I don't have to access the path every single time. I can just refer to reward. So I can say like reward dot, or just plus equals reward, since it's just a number. Yeah, so I guess it's not reward dot value. I think I can just say plus reward, it looks like. So oh yeah, so I should have then I should have a property on my person. So if I go to players, is this me? Am I playing? Starter player. No. Not that. Evil and backpack player scripts. Do I have a property on myself? Let me check. Son, I ate too many gummy bear. Now my teeth are sore. No, Blossom, no. I have so much sour candy that I don't know what to do with it. No, I don't wanna. They're from Christmas.
It's candy.
You're well. No, candy sucks. Well, some candy's good, but like sour candy, I don't have a particular taste for it. Okay. Black khakis, Blossom. What do you think?
Stop.
Well, we call them blackies. You know, the hip people. We do. We really do. And it's a Californian thing. You wouldn't get it. It's and she's just trying to prank you. This is so weird. I can move myself. It's like, oh gosh! Oops, died. Okay, so let me check my player. So I'm in my workspace. I'll check the properties of myself. You can literally change them too, like in the game. It's kind of crazy, but it's cool that it gives you the literal like structure of like a person or player. I could literally, you know what you can literally do in this game is I can copy this, and if I stop or if I press stop, yeah, hold up, and I go to my workspace. You know what I'm thinking, right? Go to my workspace, paste into, and it's straight up me.
Oh my.
You can, it is this like tab, like it represents like the workspace represents everything that's in the game. So like and like
Dude, Blossom was on freaking Jackal's stream when he told the world.
oh my gosh, Jackal is such a, you can't tell him anything. But that's what I was secretly, yes it is, Blossom. This is for anonymous purposes, we are calling her Enchi, which I think is adorable. This is straight up adorable. Enchi. I'm gonna have like 20 nicknames for her by like the end of the month.
Counting.
2. 3. Oh, we're at 3. Yeah, I can already think of them. No, technically 4.
I was about to say that.
Let's go. It is. So if I'm ever gonna create games in Roblox, I will 100% like programmer player to have privileges. 100%. Be like, hey, if you have a Roblox account, you know, just give me your ID, just like, and I'll add you to the admin, you know. We don't trade emails or phone numbers anymore or Snapchats. It's like, hey, what's your Roblox ID? That's how I met Enchi.
You approached me and
No.
went, hey girl.
Hey.
What's your Roblox?
And the rest is history. Yeah, come to a cafe simulator. We can grab a coffee. I enticed her by the sweet, sweet words. Can I has cheeseburger?
Stop. I can't believe you just said that.
Oh man, I can't believe I just said that. Can I has cheeseburger, please? Cheeseburger. Oh my gosh. Itchy. That is an old Roblox reference. Dang. It's me though. Look at it's freaking me. Hold up. Hold up. I'm floating. But look, it's literally me. I don't know how to. Oh, that's how you do the fine tune. Why is your girlfriend itchy? Enchi! Enchi! Like ENCHI. Itchy. Oh no, the stream crashed. It is. It is Neko.
It's not itchy.
Or your name is Itchy.
That's 5.
Make that 5. Yep. This is like my flannel though. I actually have a flannel like this, and I may or may not wear it tonight. Although the blue would not go well with the pink, so I'll have to probably not wear it. I'm prioritizing wearing the pink. Oh yeah, Blossom.
Stop.
Itchy the girlfriend. Itchy. Get right.
I'm upset.
Okay. So, max health is endurance times value. Okay, so I guess like I just have to change endurance and not health? I forgot how I did this. I really forgot. Debounce. Okay, so debounce is like the term when you have like, I don't know why this exists. Debounce. It's like, I can hear Finn in the back. A debounce is like a timeout. In fact, I would probably call it that now. Like when you click it, there's like a certain cooldown for like how often you click the. In fact, if I did debounce, let's see, what is it? Where is this used? If debounce equals false. Wait, so if I got rid of this, I did like the wait. I got rid of wait 7 seconds. I play. Yo! Way to make it. That's Enchi. So now that I've gotten rid of like the wait time, I can literally just spam click this. Wait, no, it's not working. Did I save it? Maybe it's because I didn't save it. Oh yeah, that's why. I don't think I saved it. So I think if I save, did I save it? No change to second. No, why is it not? Debounce equals false. If debounce equals false and debounce is just always false. So if I go, okay, I'm gonna do that. Save it. Wait, does it save? Okay, I have to wait for it. It kind of takes a second to save it for some reason. And now if I press play, Studio access to APIs is not allowed. Ooh, I should probably enable that. So now I could like just spam click this. No, it doesn't. Why? It should work. It's like, this is what I gotta figure out. Roblox is quirky. Is that me? Is that my body? Dang, it should just do. Just do. This is a good test for me actually. So I'm gonna try to just remove, for fun, I'm just gonna try to remove that you have to introduce her to your other mother sometimes. Oh my gosh. You know, funny thing about that. Yeah, I will. Stella was like one of the first people that I told. It just felt right. It was like, I don't know. It was like in that moment, like when we started dating, I was like, how fast do I want people to find out? It's like I was so excited that I wanted to tell people because I felt like some people deserve to know, but then also there was also like the idea in me like, how fast do I want people to find out? Because like I feel like it'd just be weird if like, you know, you enter a relationship and it's like by the next 2 days everyone knows, you know. And the point is not to like, maybe I'm the only one overthinking this, but it's like the point to me is not to like, oh, spread the word and like, you know, it's like I just want people to know because I think they should know, and it will be less awkward when, like, if it will be less awkward if some people didn't, you know, as long as my moms know. Okay, Stella does know though. Stella does know. Did she respond to it? I don't remember. I need to check that. Wait for child. Wait for child. I freaking love that. So the wait for child function here is it's a Roblox, it's a function that comes from Roblox itself. When you are, when you're dealing with like objects in Roblox, sometimes like if you're generating like an object and maybe that object has properties in it, you have to wait for those properties to exist before you can reference them. So when I first start Roblox, I could just say like health_GUI.bar, right? And that would be the same as like saying, okay, I want this health GUI and I want to access this bar right here. And so I'd say like, okay, health_GUI.bar. But if bar doesn't exist yet, like if it hasn't been instantiated or created when the health GUI is generated, then it will throw an error. It will say like, hey, this doesn't exist, or it will just do nothing. So wait for child is basically like saying, hey, just like wait for it to exist before you operate with it, before you reference it. There's a lot of things that Roblox does for you, and it's also like something that makes programming like a really good Roblox game. It's something that makes it hard to do. Like it's hard to optimize Roblox because you have so many things like wait for child that will just like waiting based on like a time, like based on a time basis is very like not optimal, because like sometimes the computer can calculate things faster than like the time you give it. I don't know internally how this function works, but it does allow me to like reference the bar as soon as it's available. But for some reason, okay. this. Damage trash. If debounce equals full and player clicked equals nil. What's player clicked? Does not equal nil. Okay. So sometimes like there will be a case where like I wonder if there is a case actually where the player clicked is null. Like it can, I don't know. But let's see. Debounce. Part of visible is true. Current health value equals. Okay, you subtract the damage amount. Then you say the progress dot size. You would change the actual GUI like size. But the wait 7 seconds is still being applied for some reason, or 0.7. That shouldn't be happening. Let me just say this. Let me just get rid of this for fun. I wonder why. Do I gotta like exit this and reopen it? Oh, I'm a dumb. Guys, I'm a dumb. I know why. I'm editing it in this. Okay, so this is another Roblox moment. I applaud you for learning how to code. I tried once and have little desire to learn how. It can be pretty interesting. It also is, people should definitely get into programming to a certain capacity. There's gonna be like in life where you're just not gonna, you're gonna have to program something, and maybe it's not gonna be code, but maybe like your job will be like you're programming people, or maybe someday you won't be a software engineer, but maybe someday you'll want to be like a graphic designer, or like you'll want to be a video game maker, like, and there will be some cases where like you're gonna have to pick up code, or there are gonna be some cases where like if you're a manager, like you're gonna have to like deal with people, and it's just a different way of programming. I don't know, it's just, it depends on how you think of it. I did it for school. This is what I studied. So when I came back to Roblox, it was a very interesting experience, because it was like, wow, like all of a sudden this like ceiling is like so much higher now. Like I can come back to Roblox and it was a completely different experience. Okay, so I figured out why the reason the timeout was still working was because I didn't apply it to the objects that were stored in the server. I applied it to this unique object here. So actually if I rapidly click, okay, I got it. So if I rapidly click this piece of trash here, there will be no timeout. Like I will have to like it will go away fast. Watch. There. Versus like the normal time. Oh, that scared me for a second. The normal time is actually very slow. So if I wanted it to apply to all objects here, like that are in here, okay, this makes sense now. So I'll stop this. I want to take this script. Can I revert it? Oh, it's which one did I edit it in? Oh, I exited it. Okay, wait, that's fine. I'll just delete it. Common trash. I think it's when you close things and reopen it. The undo history is weird. I heard Roblox is a different engine than anything else. Oh, it's it is different. Like if you're building a game in like Unreal Engine or like Unity, there's just so many things that Roblox does for you. That, like, for instance, Unity doesn't. Unity is like a really strange engine because, as far as I understand it, in Blossom, you could totally like correct me if I'm wrong. Like I'm probably wrong. I don't know very much. I know very little about Unity, but like there's so much about Unity that it's not done for you. Like if you want a light, if you want like a light source that casts a shadow, you need like, I think you need like a script for it. You need to like literally program it to have a shadow. Like like the tools Unity gives you to create these assets, but like they're not inherently given to you. So that's why you probably have to go to like a library, or you have to, and you would find like a free point light or something where it has those shadow calculations like built in. And sometimes there's going to be assets you'll have to pay for, and sometimes there's fortunately people who will give like who will make things that are free to use. But yeah, like Roblox calculates shadows for you. That's just an example, I think. So you have to try very little to make a game look realistic. Which is really weird to say when it's Roblox, because Roblox, dang, can look pretty realistic now. Okay, so here are my trash items. These are my server stored ones. These are the ones that are duplicated in the server. So replicated storage, I believe, let me Google it. So replicated storage is a very special place where you're replicating things to like the workspace, or you want to keep things in the server, but you want to access them very fast, I think. Roblox, what is replicated storage? Google probably just tells me. So it says, it's storage where you put things to be accessed from the server and client. Remote events need to be put here because they need to be accessed by the server and client to work. So that makes sense. So if I wanted to copy something, like if I wanted to copy one of these like common trash and I want to copy it to my client instance, then I can do that. But if I want to copy it to like the workspace is a server instance. The whole server, the workspace is copied like by the server, and it's accessed by all clients, by all users. So anything in the workspace, everyone who's a client can see it. So any player can see it. So replicated storage, there are instances where you can create things that are only visible to certain clients. Never expected the Lego clone sandbox game to be realistic. Yeah. So I'm gonna go into this interact script and I'm gonna comment out those things. So I think it's just this wait. I only need to comment out that wait script. I'll save it and I'll go into the uncommon trash and I'll go to the same script. Now, I'm a better programmer than I used to be when I made this, so I know now that these scripts don't need to be attached to this common trash. In fact, what I can do is I can have like a folder that says like, okay, properties, and I can actually just have, actually no, that wouldn't be right. Actually, what I would do instead is I'd probably keep one script, and I can just access that script. I can have it copied over to each like object, or I can actually just have it reference that script. And I don't have to make duplicates of the script if I wanted to, because the scripts are essentially identical. So now if I go in, so now I can click these really fast. There's no timeout, there's no debounce, there's no cooldown from like how much I need to click. I can just tap click very easily and it will just get rid of it very fast. It would be more noticeable if one of those like uncommon trashes spawned. Yeah, here. Notice there's no shadows. Oh, there are shadows. Okay, this doesn't cast a shadow. That's interesting, actually. That's something I wonder if meshes, now I'm curious, I wonder if meshes cast shadows. They kind of do. I kind of do. So now I can just like rapidly click this. Actually, how fast can I? It's basically like every time I click, it's responding almost instantly. There is a delay. And that delay, if there is one, it's the delay of the processing to change the health and display it to me. So like in the time that I click, there's a calculation being made. There's a calculation to decrease the health of the trash. And then there's also changing the UI. And changing the UI is usually the slowest part of a calculation. Like it will update the UI and then it has to render it. And it's a 2D render, so it's essentially like, I don't know, usually just rendering things is expensive. It's an expensive calculation, so that delay is, if there is any, is going to be caused by probably updating this like health bar. Now I can make the clicking faster and more responsive if I didn't have like the UI. But I need the UI, so. But there are even ways that you can offload, like, you could probably offload the UI calculation. Oh, let's go. I don't think Roblox is capable of multi-threading. Or at least the last time I programmed in it, like, Roblox kind of like simulates multi-threading, but it actually doesn't. It only uses like one core or something, or one thread. So like it doesn't use your entire like CPU, which is actually impressive considering how good it looks on my freaking computer. Maybe it's the scripts. It's only the scripts that can't use multi-threading, but all of the Roblox like rendering does. Like it needs a GPU, you know, like so it. But anything that's like made by me, that's like internal to the game, would probably not support multi-threading. I don't know what's true anymore. It's been so long. Okay, that was a good little experiment. So I'll keep the timeout value there. In fact, I could even program it. I'll maybe, you can make a check. The Unreal Fortnite creative mode thing. No, I haven't. I actually don't design video games. I don't actually use Unreal or Unity all that much. I only use Unity for like some model stuff, but there's, but like, I don't use Unreal. I didn't find joy in making video games other than doing it for Roblox. Because Roblox is nostalgic, and I don't know, like the value of making Roblox. I'm not, my bandwidth really just goes to, well, first Enchi, but then music. And so, like, there are just things that I can't have like 100 hobbies, you know. I can't be a video game designer and a musician and a streamer and do work and Photoshop and like, so what Roblox is at least good is that like the standard is so low in terms of like visual quality that like it's like I'm capable of like giving it time and enough attention to like make something. Plus it's programming, so it's like it utilizes something I know how to do, and it just reinforces something I've decided to dedicate my life to, which is like coding. So God, Enchi, family, now I'll put cats, then family, then music, then programming. Yes. Did I stutter? I kind of did, actually. I didn't stutter at Enchi, though. That's what matters. I stuttered at God though. Gee, I better reevaluate my heart. So I guess the next thing I can do is, I can't believe I didn't make others or more. So what I can do is I can actually make, so let me see if I can add more trash. Just let me see if I can add more trash to the game. Try it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Let's just create more types of trash. I could make this a form of trash. Would you click? And she should be priority number 1. And now I'm giving unsolicited relationship advice. Enjoy that. You know, she should be, but. And she won't, and she, yeah, and we, but Christ comes first. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As you drink, just like spit it all out. I can say that and she can't get mad. And she should come first, but you can't be mad at that. I'm sorry. This is terrible.
So happy.
I'm so happy. How do
I am overjoyed.
I did a thing. I don't know. What did I do? Oh, it saved though. I did Control F4. I was trying to do like a model thing. But does it work? The shortcuts don't work. Or is it Control 5? Wait. Dang, I can't do the faces. I wanted me to look sad. But I can't. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know how. Okay, so apparently just Control F4 just like saves your crud and just like closes it. Well, now undo's not gonna work, so. Handle. Did it select those individual parts? I just want to get rid of those. So, trash items. So I want to create a new kind of trash. So let's see what I program this to do. The best part about streaming while programming is that my audience is essentially my rubber duck. And I can just keep talking out my thought process, and that is the best way that I program. So it looks for rare trash. Okay, so I only declared them. Okay, my past self was like, okay, future self, you're going to need different trash types. So let me just so future self, I'm going to create these variables here that you're going to fill in later. That's great. I'm glad. Let's go. Let's go past riff. Yeah, Neko, you got me in trouble, man. So I'm gonna call it, I guess, rare trash, because it's rare. Oh, where did it paste that? I wanted to paste it in here. Oh, because it's the same name, so it won't. I'm just gonna call this rare trash. Did I put a space in there? Oh no, no space, okay. And I'll put it in trash items. And let's give it, I mean, it's essentially the same, actually. All of them are the same. The difference is the mesh. So I'm actually gonna, there's a texture ID too. Mesh ID. What if I didn't have the texture? Oh my gosh, meshes have textures. So if I just straight up did the, you know what? Let me copy this. Dennis Gaming, hey, thank you. Let me copy this into the workspace and see what happens if I remove the, let me remove the texture ID. Okay, where is this thing first of all? Okay, it went over here. So is it just like the, if I remove the texture from the mesh, is it just gonna be like a blank? Oh yeah, okay, it's just gonna be a blank model then. Okay, that looks more like the Roblox entry that I saw. What was it? I don't remember. Okay, so we need that. The texture makes it look good. So here's what I'll do. I'll put the rare trash back in the workspace. And what did I just move? I just moved something. I don't know what I moved. That's weird. Oh. What is this? What is this? Oh, I can drag and freaking move this? Okay. That's weird. Okay, so for the rare trash, I want to give it like a different mesh. I don't know. What is like a rare kind of trash? Like we can give it like, instead of like a bag of something, what if it's like a box? Because you could never know what's in a box. Like it could be new. It could be like, it could be something that someone threw away when they were like moving out because like they had to get rid of it and they're like, oh, I need to go back to like my home state because like I failed my class in private college, so I need to like get rid of this item because I have no space in it, and I'm also don't have room in my luggage to put it in there, and so I'm also depressed, by the way, because of my failed class. You know, that kind of scenario. It's a box. So yeah, we're gonna like look for like a box mesh. He's a man of focus, of sheer willpower. So I don't know. Let's look in, I guess it's been a while, dang. So I guess we go to inventory, or is it marketplace? This is weird. I haven't searched this. So, oh my gosh. Ever since like Roblox allowed users to create like their own like hairs and stuff, it's just been like so much anime has been introduced to Roblox. It's ridiculous. Everyone's gonna watch it at some point. It's a medium. It's not like one anime. It's not like it's gonna happen. Okay, so heads, anime. Oh, there's even public animations? Dang, okay. I might even be able to use those. So, all items, characters. Oh my gosh, there's straight up characters. These are actually great. If you wanted to load in with like a specific, like if you wanted to load into Roblox with like a specific skin, I literally have this. The Dark Avenger, I have this. Oh no, these are, you remember what they were called? These aren't characters. These are Like Roblox 2.0. These are packages. Isn't that what they used to call them? That's what they used to call them. Because you have like the Roblox 2.0, like your character is curved. Like has curvy, has like hands. Right? Yeah, like those. That's what they used to be called, packages, I think. But now they call them something else. A bundle, they call them bundles now. Dang, I don't even know this. Okay, I need to look for models though. I guess I go to inventory. Models. Get more. Oh, there's a library. There's a creator marketplace now. Whoa, they've been freaking expanding this. There's straight up plugins for Roblox Studio. Oh my gosh, and they just cost Robux? You could pay like real money for these things. Atmos professional skyboxes. A data store editor for like if you wanted like a, oh my gosh, like a backend to like your game. And you didn't want to store things like maybe in game. Are these mine? Or are these just in general? Moon animator. What? What? Advanced camera. Load character. What? Auto scale? Like it's a model auto scaler? Auto code? Dude. I would definitely leverage ChatGPT to like program for Roblox actually. I've a surface converter, interesting. But you don't even need to convert surfaces unless like, I mean, you could literally just use the tool. Convert anything to code. Oh, I bet. Yeah, there are things that you can add to the workspace, and like if you didn't want it to be like in the workspace, you could just program it to exist. You can instantiate any object in code. You can create a player programmatically through like a script, which would be super excessive, but like you could. What am I looking for? Okay, meshes. Let's do a box. I want a mesh that has both a texture and, yeah. Let me just say box. Or like a crate. I could do a crate. Like an ammo box. Or like a cartoon box. Are these all that's accessible? Wait, hold up. Only 42 results? Out of like the 10 years that have oh, they got rid of Robux. No, they got rid of ticks, I thought. It's still Robux. I'm pretty sure. This is like, yeah, it's still Robux. So out of like the 10 years that like it's existed, it's like still there's only like 42 results. Okay, I like this wooden box though. This is like, I guess this is trash. I actually like how it's textured too. I might actually also use this cartoon box, but I kind of like this more. Why is this well textured? That makes no sense. So I will just take this. Wait, hold up. Get mesh part. So what if I take this? Okay. I'll just take the ID, because I think the link needs to be formatted a certain way. We'll take the rare trash and I'll be like, okay, mesh, you're going to have an ID of this. And I'm going to press enter, and you're not going to work. You got muted and I didn't realize. Oh yeah, no, it's all good. Oh shoot, I should make sure that my mic is working periodically. Ah, test. No, that's good. Let me know if that ever happens. Although I'll probably be like 30 seconds late. Okay, so let me get rid of this texture because maybe it's causing something. Is there an old way? So I can get the mesh part. Like I can add it to like my, okay. It's in my inventory now. Inventory. I'm British. It's in my inventory. I'm 100% gonna have like a British accent, like button. It's in my inventory. Inventory. I think I'll just copy this link and see where it gets me. You could use like a sunken treasure chest if you can find one as exotic trash. There's actually a straight up rarity for treasure. It's actually past exotic. So treasure is literally above exotic. So good idea though. A freaking treasure chest. I didn't think of that. So what if I just straight up do like this link? What if I put it in there like this with this? Oh, it's behind me. I'm plugging, hold up. I'm doing it here. So I'm gonna try to put the link there. I forgot that Twitch automates if you refresh the page. That's true. So that did not work. I should also check the scale. It should be. What is the scale of this? It's actually not showing me. Wait, how big is it? I can't even click it. Can I scale it? Okay, it seems like a reasonable size, right? Why are there no bounds to it, though? I don't know. Let's bring back the trash. Let's... Okay. Oh, try in studio. How would I do that? Okay, why not? It's okay if it doesn't save. I didn't really do much. Oh my gosh, it's already 4:30. Time freaking flies. Oh. Didn't I start at 2? Oh my gosh.
Oh, what?
True. Yeah, too late. Okay, how is this? Okay, wait. Is this how meshes work now? Wait. It's spawned. Why is there a spawner? So, is this, are the old mesh types deprecated now? Is this a new type of mesh? It says mesh. What does it say? I can't see what it says. Mesh part. Okay, so then I give it this type of link. And the texture ID. Oh shoot, a mesh part. Maybe they deprecated meshes and now they use mesh parts now. Let me try that. Is there open recent? Yes. So, oh good, okay, I'm just back where I was. So, rare trash, mesh. If I straight up change this ID, will it work? Okay, it does. And it is freaking huge for some reason. Okay, the texture's not on it. I forgot to copy the texture ID, but I'm gonna try to use a mesh part actually. Oh, a mesh part. I think that's like a block. Hold on, let me open that again. what was it? Was it like a part itself? I think maybe meshes still exist, but a mesh is like it's applied to like a part, but a mesh part is like its own thing, maybe? Yeah. Okay. So there's a mesh ID and a texture ID. Okay, and I can give the mesh a scale so that I think, okay. Let me like do like a notepad. Just like mesh. Copy the texture. And then let's go back to my world. The amount of times I've heard your brain go boom this stream. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is that like a good thing? Or is that just like my brain malfunction? I can't think. Last brain cell fried. Dead. Dead. Deceased. So I'll go in here. Okay, so the mesh works. And the good part is that the mesh can be scaled. So I'm gonna put this in for the mesh. And then I'm gonna put, oh my gosh, wait. There's so many. Oh, that doesn't close. Interesting. Oh, I could have just copied it from there. And then let's do this. There we go. There we go. Let's freaking go. Okay, now the mesh is too big, so we need to scale it. Let's like make it 1, 1, 1. Okay, so this is actually quite a big like mesh compared to like the size of the item. So I only wanted to be like a certain size. Let's do like half that. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Okay, that looks reasonable. And also the mesh is, compared to like the size of the actual item, it's not centered to the item. So I might offset it vertically by, I don't know which one is the vertical. It might be the last one. Let's do, what if I click 1? Nope, that's not vertical. Is this vertical? Yes. So how inside, is that clipping? Just a little bit. We'll do 1.2.3. That's about like level. Okay. So then, so now the box like will look like it's doing that. I don't know what happens if I rotate it though. If it just sits down. What if I give it collision? What if I don't anchor it? And let's just, I want to see how it kind of interacts with like the environment. I'll like elevate it a little bit and just see if it, every 5 minutes it's like mind boom. A little bit of both. Okay, so now I've got, okay, so this straight up, that's good. Okay, so this now, so meshes, the thing about meshes is weird because the mesh can either be bigger or smaller than like the actual item. So like this meshes I think are typically not collidable. Like if I go into this mesh, it'd be like, let me see. There's no like property that says you can collide with it. Yeah, so the mesh doesn't represent the actual geometry of the item, which is the rare trash item. This is a part. I believe in Roblox, this is actually what's known as a part object. So the part itself is actually, while I'm able to like select this, the part is actually like smaller than the actual size of the mesh. And so what I might do is I can either increase the size of the part size so that it expands bigger than the size of the mesh so that it's like I'm colliding with the box. Or I might actually, what I might do is I'll shrink the box mesh. I'll scale it down a little bit more. So I'm gonna undo the offset that I made to make it float above the surface because I wanna scale it. In fact, I'll just scale it to the size until it sits above. So let's scale it to, actually no, let's do this. Let's do 0.4. 0.4. There. Now let's increase the size of we'll just run it. So I want physics to be applied to it. So I'm gonna do anchored false. This is like a run session. Shouldn't you use a mesh part, not a mesh with a mesh inside? So this is an old project. That's a good point you make there, JJ Flump. So I'll just call you JJ. But yeah, that's a good point. But since this is an old project, the way I have it structured is that I have a part and I've given it a mesh. I have the scripts written that they detect the parents of like the mesh part, and you know what? I could probably even program it the same way. Mesh parts give physics. I believe also parts give physics. Let me see. Yeah, even the parts. But actually, oh, you mean like you can collide with mesh parts? So like that actually might be useful. For now, I'm just gonna program it to, let's see, like geometry. Okay, hey, that's actually pretty sick. I'll probably use that in the future. Let's see. I'm going to, what I'll do instead right now is I'll do, for this part, I'm gonna expand it a little bit. Let's see, what's the size? Oh, the height is like smaller. If I do 4. Yeah, so I'm just gonna increase the size of it just a little bit until it looks like it's the size of the box. So it looks like it's sitting on top of the plane. I'm just gonna take a guess and maybe do like 4.4 for each of them. Maybe a little bigger, 4.7. And since the size of the actual part itself is a square, it will kind of make you think that the part is the mesh. It'll make you think that the part is the bar. Let's do 5. Ooh, that looks perfect. Wait, that's like perfect. Now I'll stop. Oh shoot, is none of that saved in the session? Okay, that's fine actually, because then I can just, I'll just change it here. 5. Where's that? Interesting. Gotta make sure I guess to save that stuff. And now the rotation is weird. Wonder why. I must have been. Wonder what gets saved when you go into that run session. Because it looks like the size property didn't save, but the orientation property did. Oh, that's position. Nope. Mesh parts would do this process instantly. Just put the mesh ID in, and then the surface appearance inside for texture, and once it's done. How do I have it programmed? So, do I have it programmed to find this mesh? If not, I guess I could make it a mesh part. Let's see if that works. But anyways, if I play this, So yeah, now it will interact a little bit more like the box. Like, oh, but it's still floating. Must have made it too big. I'll just have to figure that out. Let me try the mesh part idea. So if I were to make this, can I actually change what kind of object this is? Probably not. So let's just make a new one. So let's do like insert object. Is this not in alphabetical order? Mesh part. Let's call this. Let's see if we can name it the same. Rare trash. Cool. Let's give it all of these properties except the mesh. Oh, pasted in the wrong thing. So it doesn't need, where is this? Where did it get put? Okay. So this is the part. We'll get rid of the mesh since the mesh part already has these properties. So let's go into that OG mesh and let's take this mesh ID and put it into the mesh part. Let's see, where is that? Origin, C-frame, size. For size, let's just do that. I don't know. Why not? And then or let's see, where's that ID? Where do you put it? You can add attributes? Is that a new thing now? Do I not need to like put these values in there? No, I probably still do. Let's see. Where's that asset? What's that? Can't collide position. I'm just blind, I guess. I'm just literally blind. I thought there was a place where you can put pivot collision parts. What in the world? Let me check this. In appearance. Oh, there it is. I'm literally blind. There we go. So then, let's see, we'll do the texture ID. Cool. Okay. Oh, I changed the orientation of it. Ooh. Let's make it smaller. Because it needs to be this size, but let's see. Orientation, position, size. What did I have it before? Like 4? Oh, that's interesting. Why? Oh. Weird. The scale is not like a square. Does that have to do with... Is there a part size and a mesh size? Or is it just the part? I mean, it could just do this. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 studs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa, this is getting into some weird. You'll still have physics. Okay, you can resize it as well. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. It can stretch them too. I feel like I didn't quite get it right. There we go. That looks like a box and a half, if I've ever seen one. So if it's unanchored, which it's not. Okay, so then this should just fall. I'm gonna put it off the ground so that use the scale to scale it down with control shift and use one of the handles for a full object scale. Oh yeah, wait, there was like I remember there was a like shortcut or something. Yeah, control shift to do like a full. It's been a while. So there we go. Wait, oh, that's sick. And now there's like collision for it. Okay. If I click it, okay, it still has the same property as all the trash objects. I'd probably just make it smaller, but okay, that's actually perfect. Oh. Come here. Nice. Okay, that's freaking epic. I wonder if I can just straight up, let's see if I can just straight up now, I mean, I can make these all mesh parts now. So now I'll put the rare trash in the like rare trash section. Hold on, there's this one, and there's this one. I'll just straight up get rid of this. What was it? Control shift. That's the movement. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Later. Okay, let's make it this size. Okay, it's good that I actually have my player model here. I thought it was a joke, but now it actually kind of is coming in handy. It is much better. So now let's go and let's apply this to the script, which I may not actually see much because this is thank you, JJ. This is I mean, it will work with the script, but it will spawn rarely because of how it's programmed. So what I need to do, paste inside. So if I want to see this change like truly reflected, what I'll probably do is I'll just, for fun, I'll just switch this. So I'll make this rare. Make this the common trash. That way I see it spawn at a common rate. This is just like a temporary fix. But if I go into now my generate space, and if I go into the generate trash, I'll make the common trash. Okay, the common trash. That's that. Okay, so I just have to now play. It may spawn. Actually, I wonder if it'll spawn like under the base plate a little bit. Well, we'll see. Maybe the physics will kick in. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. I can, okay, they spawn. Oh, no, they don't spawn anchored. Okay, so I have it just spawning as the object is. And then I can, if I'm like picking it up, right? I can just like click it and like whittle its health down. Collect it. So in reality, I'd actually make this like a rare piece of trash. Whoa, they're like spawn into each other. Whoa. Mesh parts are typically parts, but with the mesh and texture ID compiled into it to be changed. Parts and mesh parts both have the exact same properties, but mesh parts are used for meshes as they give full geometry and physics according to the mesh. Interesting. So I wonder like why would there ever be a case where like you'd ever use a normal part over like a mesh part? Maybe it's because I don't know. Like I don't know. If I were to guess, maybe it'd be because like Roblox does some like internal calculations that I don't know about with the mesh part, and so maybe it just would be optimized to use a part when it doesn't need a mesh, or there's just going to be maybe oftentimes where you need parts without meshes, so you just use the normal part, I guess. Because it's like I just think it's like super, to me it seems like just super convenient that a part would always have a mesh property on it. Like, if you don't use Blender or get models from Sketchfab or something, then you would use parts for all your buildings. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I don't use Blender. In fact, I'm not a modeler. I mean, even though, like, even if you didn't use Blender, though, you could still, like, use free meshes. Although I wouldn't count on there always being a mesh that, like, there wouldn't always be a mesh that you can use for free. Okay, does it cast the shadow? Probably does. I'm just gonna trust it does. Oh, whoa, wait, it did. Did it just there? I don't know. I don't know how well it's casting it. I don't really care at this point. That's not the point. Okay. So now, oh, what did I do? So now if I go in here, I'll call this, I can make these all, I mean, I don't really have to change the rare and the uncommon trash because they're kind of done. But for everything else, actually I may even change them. I may change them because I actually like the idea of the physics being as part of the mesh. So we'll call this rare trash again. We'll call this common. And what we'll do for our script is, for our generate space, we'll give it a reference to that rare trash, which it's just going to be the same reference. And we'll just call it rare trash. It's just in the same place, but just something called differently. And then the script is already programmed to handle I think it's already programmed to handle. Wait, no, it's not. It is not programmed to handle it. Part.raretrash.clone. Okay, I gotta make sure it clones it in a random position. How is the position determined? It must be, okay, there's an area and then I get a random position within the area. Interesting, okay. Oh, and I made a function for that? Oh, let's go. Freaking the best. Okay, it's just two random positions within a bound, which is defined by this space. And I guess it's only a 2D. I only need the 2D position. I don't want it to spawn like at a random height, but I could make it do that. The infinite if statement. Okay, look, I made this quite a bit ago, quite a little while ago. This algorithm is weird. It works, but I should find a real one for calculating like a rarity. I don't know what I thought it'd be easy at the time, that it would be like, oh, I could just program certain different things to have a different probability. Like, oh, let's make like uncommon have like a 90% chance of spawning, and then like rare trash could be like a 10% chance. But then I actually didn't know what that meant. It's like, what does it mean to have something be like a 90% chance of spawning? Does that mean like out of like a number out of 100? If it's like 1 through 90, then it's like, then it spawns. I don't know, like probabilities never freaking got, but I'll probably look it up. I'm just gonna, oh, what is this? Oh no, what is it? What is the connection lost to? Is it this one? I hope it's this one. Let me just save this one, I guess. Can I save this like project? Okay, saving to it is different than like actually publishing it. So if I actually go, if I exit this. Okay, I hope it's this one. Oh, I don't know. That one, this can stay. Reconnect, I guess. I don't know what closed. Oh, this one closed. No, I saved it, so that's good at least. Needs upgrading to the latest tech standards. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I got to that comment really late. But yeah, there are some things I just straight up don't know how to program. Oh, I just straight up exited that. Let me go back. Studio. FL Studio. If I'm having a music stream tomorrow, actually. I don't know if I'm gonna continue Blossom Song. I might actually do a new song. Something was not recoverable. Okay, let's just open it. Oh, I think it will just always say that as long as these exist. These are from 2020. I'm pretty sure I have like the actual whatever it was. I'll ignore it for now. We'll probably always complain though. Did the garbage collection save to Roblox? Oh, good. Okay, it did. I think. Yeah, it did. So that's good. Sweet. So you might want to make a module like how pet systems do it for rarities that adds up to 1. So like common trash is 0.5, uncommon is 0.2, rare is 0.1 or something like that. Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this was when I made this project. This was before I knew about modules. So might do that actually. This is to get me re-familiar. It's been quite a while since I've done this. But I think, yeah, when I get back to this, I think I'll add more just rarities. Maybe I'll like design the place a little bit. Let's see. What was I also gonna? Oh yeah, it's like. Let's go. Yeah, JJ, I really appreciate the input. Like there are like so many new objects now and like things that I like don't know exist. I literally went into like the. I literally just went into the insert object thing and I was just like scrolling through some of these and I'm just like, I have no idea what these are. So, yeah, that's good. The mesh part though, a truss part, dang. These will all be interesting. I'll probably maybe, like I'll create some like different labs that I can try and like just play around with stuff. Maybe even I'll play around with stuff on some of my current maps actually. Is this saved? There's no changes. But if I actually, hold on, open from Roblox. I might actually use some of the things I learned to like edit some of these other games that I have. These are the games, like the ones with actual thumbnails are like ones that I kind of care about progressing. The others are kind of just labs if I need to like store some like systems. Is there still that button that like you can just like disable UI? I don't remember. Oh, this is a collaboration thing. Huh. Yeah, there's like a button that used to be like around where you could just like enable and disable. But yeah, I might add like some scripts to some of these places just to like progress them and learn and then apply them to some really sick other maps that I'm working on. Oh, yo, common equals, oh, so this is an object? Oh yeah, I forgot about like curly brackets. Okay, so common equals, okay, hold on. Rarity equals 0.5, uncommon equals rarity equals 2. Huh, what the? Oh, I've been away from Lua syntax in a while. I don't know what those array brackets are for. I kind of forgot. This would be the layout inside the module. Okay. I can make that a start. Yeah, I can actually re-implement the rarity system for that. Heck. My goodness. Tables to store data like JSON does. Right. Like JSON objects, right. And then the arrays are a little weird to me too. But maybe it's just like different syntax for the same thing. It's just an object with a property common and that property has a property called rarity, which is 0.5, I guess. I don't know. I think I'm gonna call it here though. It's been 3 hours. Oh my gosh. Maybe reignite. Yeah, JJ. So I actually have here. Wait, let me go to this. So I have a Discord. It's in my bio, but it's also going to be on the closing screen. There's going to be like some numbers. I need to get like whatever the Discord bot is or something where you could do like the exclamation Discord command. But yeah, I'm actually on there a lot, and I'm getting some other people who are interested in creating a game. We could do like, I could make a collaborator like thing, and we could I'd be totally interested in making stuff. Yeah, and it would also help me like get re-familiar with all this stuff. So yeah, dude, I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. It's really like, I really love like I love streaming this and getting like feedback from other people. And I'm gonna try to be a lot more flexible too in how I take feedback, because sometimes like the way my brain works is like I wanna do something a certain way, but like with the mesh part, right? Like I want to try it. I mean, I might be inclined to do some things a certain way, but I'm gonna try to like take feedback a lot more, even if I don't know how to do something. Like just kind of try to do it, even if I don't know how. That's kind of how you learn. Yo, pro programmer, dude. 15 programming languages. I think I only know like 5. And you can kind of learn others. Like you can kind of just Google the others, since like some of them are kind of similar, but like not all of them are. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. So yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, like give it a follow. You can join the Discord, and yeah, I'm also on Twitter and SoundCloud, and yeah, I appreciate it. So, all right, I'll see you guys later. Peace.